I want my parenting time. I want my parenting time that was missed. I would like it made up because this is just ridiculous. It hurts the child.
Ms. Adams should not be held in contempt of court for a denial of parenting time. There was a denial of parenting time complaint filed by the defendant stating that he'd been denied parenting time from December 22nd, 2024 through December 29th, 2024, and that the plaintiff had not shown at the police department as provided for in the prior orders of the court. I would note that the referee had entered an order back on January 23rd, 2025, where the referee found the plaintiff was in contempt of court for denial of parenting time in September, October, November, December 2024. She was assessed court costs of $100 and the hearing was set for today. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take testimony from both of you. Mr. Hilliard, I'll have you raise your right hand, be sworn in.
Sir, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you are about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. As long as you speak up, you can testify right from there, sir.
Okay.
Tell me, you filed a complaint for denial of parenting time. Tell me what parenting time had been denied.
I filed a complaint for being denied parenting time from May 2023 until last week. The first order, the first custody order.
Welcome back to the channel, where today's case is about to shake you to your core. We've got April Adams versus G&E Yard, a custody battle drenched in allegations, denials, and courtroom drama that feels almost too intense to be real.
Now, it's been noted that Miss Adams has accused falsely me of abuse, of domestic violence. I was arrested, released, charges not filed because of investigation found there was no domestic violence. I've been accused by Miss April Adams of abusing my daughter in some type of sexual nature with the video that was investigated by the Battle Creek Police, friend of the court, and CPS. And it was actually stated in the custody order that Miss Adams had actually violated the law by sending the video to my sister in Georgia. Now, I didn't pursue charges through the prosecuting office to hurt her in any kind of way because this child needs both of us. This thing had caused me to go into substance abuse for a period of 2 years.
Okay, sir. Well, I'll let you go on, but substance abuse is a choice. There's
Yes,
nothing
exactly,
she can do that's going to say you have to get into substance abuse. So
Well,
I'm going to disregard that.
we'll disregard that. However, I did get treatment and I'm still in treatment today. I see a therapist twice a week. And I've been doing that since November the 9th, 2023. And I just want a relationship with my child. I want my parenting time. I want my parenting time that was missed. I would like it made up because this is just ridiculous. It hurts the child. It no longer, well, yeah, I don't like it. I don't feel good, but I'm not going to jump off the 36th floor about it.
Okay. Court notes, and you had mentioned sometimes there was an order regarding.
This is where the father lays everything bare. He describes not only being kept from his daughter, but also being falsely accused of domestic violence, and even something as serious as sexual abuse. These are allegations that could destroy a man's life, but every investigation cleared him.
October 22nd, 2024, which awarded you joint legal custody, physical custody, and physical custody. And it provided for parenting time in alternating weeks and alternating holidays. And there was another referee order, as I said, on January 23rd, 2025, which held her in contempt for denial for those particular months. And you're saying that since because this, the last one under the January order would have been sometime in December. So you're saying in basically January and February as well, you've been denied parenting time?
Not only that, but I'm also saying I have been denied parenting time, period. I haven't received 1 minute of parenting time since we've been
Okay.
separated.
Well, let's focus with me.
Okay.
I'm asking you January and
Yes.
February this year.
Yes,
Okay. And I would assume anything in March.
nothing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Adams, do you have any questions of Mr. Hillier?
I have so many questions, but that can't be addressed here today.
Okay,
I mean, but yes, I have a lot of questions.
well, this is your time. If you have any questions concerning the denials, this is the time to ask them.
By this point, the father makes a devastating claim that he hasn't had real parenting time since the separation. Years without a proper relationship with his daughter. Think about the birthdays missed, the holidays, the everyday memories a parent cherishes. He isn't just talking about time lost. He's talking about a relationship being deliberately cut off.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, ma'am, what I'll do is have you raise your right hand, be sworn in, and then we'll proceed with you.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
What would you like to tell me, ma'am?
Yeah, we was together, when I had my daughter, I decided to stay with this man. I knew about his past addictions, I know about all that. I know that's neither here nor there, but it does play a role in what's going on. I left him when our daughter was 2. He got back on drugs, as he stated himself. So we separated. This time around, he got clean. I decided to help him. He went to check himself in the VA. I said, okay, I will watch your house where I used to once live. I will watch your house. I will check your mail. You know, I agreed to that because I had my daughter, my dad in my life. So I know the effect that has on a child and a girl at that. So I helped her dad so he could be back in her life. And he got off drugs until he came back home. I have no proof as to whether he was using or not. I just know his behavior changed. I went back to my apartment, which I had, but before I did that, I found some disturbing videos in my daughter.
Now, the mother takes the stand, and her testimony is filled with suspicion and doubt. She paints a picture of a man who relapsed into drugs and describes finding videos on her daughter's phone that raised red flags.
Daughter's phone sent to her dad, which he just spoke about himself because he said I accused. I didn't accuse him. I sent him a message asking for some type of clarity. Because my daughter don't do things like that. I mean, they're disturbing. I don't know if I can address that here. I don't know if I can even say what it's about. Because I don't want to get in trouble, but they were disturbing. There was an investigation. Mr. Hilliard went and hand over his phone. I handed over mine. I handed over my daughter's as well. The investigation
Okay.
was closed. I have no
Who-
clarity
who-
on that situation, but
hold
that's
on,
how
hold
I'm
on,
holding
hold on.
parenting time.
Stop. Who did the investigation?
The Battle Creek State Police. Emmett came first because of where I live in my apartment, not as.
Okay, so Battle Creek City Police?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said. And then, you said Emmett did an investigation or not?
Well, no, Emmett came because technically I'm on the cusp of like downtown and I'm on Keenan. So I know you're familiar with your, but so it's like Emmett came first, but then the Battle Creek Police and everybody came on Mother's Day. That's
Okay,
that.
okay, doesn't matter when they came.
I know, I'm sorry.
When, so Emmett Township, because you were there, did they do an investigation?
No, the Battle Creek Police Department did.
Okay. And I think he said that CPS had investigated
Yes,
as
sir.
well. Did CPS do an investigation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I think because we haven't heard anything that City police and CPS didn't find anything, did not substantiate. Is that correct?
Here comes the judge's critical point. He reminds April Adams that police and CPS looked into these allegations and found nothing. Nothing substantiated. Yet she still denied the father his rightful time. And that's where the law draws a hard line. If you want to change a custody order, you go through the courts.
You may have some issues when, if these things come up, it's justifiable that you're concerned, but if you want to change a court order, you have to come into court to do it. You can't do it unilaterally on your own, okay? Because that order still stands until it's changed. What else would you like to tell me?
That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, then tell me, because clearly the referee had previously held you in contempt for denial of parenting time for, again, periods of time through September through December. And now there's the denial as it relates to January, February, March. Why have you not allowed that parenting time?
It's
What?
I mean, just the personal, have you seen the videos, Your Honor?
Well,
I'm
presumably,
concerned with handing over my daughter to somebody. It's too late after something happens again.
presumably the police and CPS all saw the videos. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And they weren't concerned enough to take action on it. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but usually they're very vigilant on these particular types of things. You understand? And so you do not dispute that you've kept the child from him, at least in January, February.
The tension ratchets up again when the mother brings up drugs, claiming the father is back to old habits. But he's ready. He produces weekly VA drug tests, all clean, stretching across months. Here's the irony. She's accusing, but he's the one walking into court with receipts, hard evidence in hand.
It looks like basically 5 weeks worth of parenting time. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else that you'd like me to be aware of?
no.
Okay. Now, sir,
Other than Mr. Hilliard did just go to jail for dropping dirty on drugs. They say he's with Michael Horn.
okay,
He's on probation for a DUI at that.
okay, well, we can address that. Go ahead, sir. What else would you like to?
Okay, just to address that, I drop voluntarily through the VA twice a week, every Monday, every Friday. I have all results right here. Well, at least in November, December, January, February, and March. Another thing,
Okay,
our phones, my daughter's phone was turned over. April's phone was not turned over. My daughter's phone indicated that the email, text message was sent to her phone and then to my phone back to back. That's why I called the police. When I called her on Mother's Day to wish her a happy birthday, and I got the message right here on my phone where she tried to use it and jack me up with the court. It's written in text. We'll see what the court thinks about it. I immediately called the police.
okay,
And so
okay,
this is innuendo bullcrap.
okay. Anything else germane to this particular hearing, sir?
This particular hand, I would just like my parenting time.
Okay. And ma'am, anything else that you have?
I'm just really concerned. I never got no clarity on the situation, if it was or it wasn't. It'd be too late if I did, and to see his still now his behavior back into drugs, and blaming me for drugs.
Okay, one more thing, y'all.
Hold on.
You know.
Well, you understand that he does have